Hi everyone, this is Kristen with the Tech Reviewer. Want to wrap your iPhone 12 Pro in luxurious leather but don't want to spring for the Apple leather case? Not particularly interested in using MagSafe? You might want to check out these cases from Mujjo. They're slim, stylish, vegetable tanned leather cases, come in two styles. One which has a card sleeve on the back and one without. Both of these seem like great options. Let's check these out in greater detail on my iPhone 12 Pro and Pacific Blue. Taking a look at the construction of the card case version of Mujjo's full leather case, we have a vegetable tanned leather on here. This is a full grain leather, feels very nice underneath the fingertips. Got some Mujjo branding down here at the bottom. We have a card slot here which will accommodate 2 to 3 cards. It's a very lightweight case, relatively rigid, some flex to it but not a whole lot. Then looking here in the interior, we have a microfiber material on the interior. It looks like a suede, but apparently it's actually a fancy Japanese microfiber. Some Mujjo branding on the interior, but no one's ever going to see that once your phone is in there. You have an open bottom on here, and you have leather covered buttons. Let's put the phone in here and check it out. Putting your phone in here, quite easy. Just put in the one side. And then clip on your other corners. Once on, we have a very nice tight fit on the phone. Everything feels great on here. Got a nice amount of protective lip around the screen. I currently have a screen protector on here. This is the very interesting Sapphire X screen protector, which I recently reviewed. This is a genuine sapphire screen protector. It's edge to edge, and as you can see, it fits great with this Mujjo case, so no issues there. If I didn't have this on here, you'd have even more lip, but even with it, you have a nice amount of protective lip around your screen. Looking down here at the bottom, this is open, so you have full access here to all your ports, no issues there. You do have a little bit of a ridge here at the bottom, so that's going to provide you a little bit of impact protection if this hits here in the middle, but still, I do think that your phone is a bit more vulnerable when you have one of these open bottomed cases. Going around the sides, we do have corner protection here at the bottom as well, which is really important because, of course, corners are one of the key areas that your phone can sustain damage in. So it's good that even though the middle part of the bottom here is exposed, you do have those covered corners. The material here is a nice, reasonably grippy leather. Has a nice feel underneath the fingertips, and I think that it gives you a sufficiently secure feel in the hand. It's not super grippy like a rubber grippy case, but it's not slippery either. Feels very nice. Got a little bit of texture on there, as you can see. This is a very nice leather. Going up here to our buttons, the buttons are leather covered, so they're protected, but they are kind of mushy. They are one of the weaker parts of this case. They work, but you do have to press harder on them, and they feel kind of soft and squishy, so I'm not a huge fan of the buttons, although the fact that they're covered is going to protect your button area. No issues in getting to your mute switch. That is all good. Plenty of space there. And then looking here at our view from the top, you can see we've got plenty of protection here for your screen. Very good there, and again, really nice fit here with the Sapphire X screen protector. And then going over here to our side button, it has the same issue as the volume buttons. It is rather squishy. You have to use more effort to press it, and it just is not so pleasing to use. Works fine, but it's just not exactly a stellar button. Looking at the back of the case, I think everything looks good here. We've got some Mujjo branding down here at the bottom. Relatively obtrusive, not too bad, but it's not exactly tiny. We have nice stitching here in our card compartment area. I think everything is nicely made here. This material, again, full grain vegetable tanned leather. Feels like it's very good quality. Should do well in terms of fingerprints. As far as scratching is concerned, I think that that's going to vary a lot with different leathers. I don't really have a handle on how well that's going to hold up over time. We do have sufficient protection here for the camera area. It's not tons of protection, but it does give you a light on the table design. And overall, as you can see, this does not add a lot of thickness to your phone. Very slim profile. Has quite a nice feel in the hand. You're not going to have any issues with Qi wireless charging, but this is not going to work terribly well with the MagSafe charger because there are no magnets in the case. It's going to work kind of, sort of. It'll charge through the back, but you're not going to get the magnetic adhesion that you otherwise would. Kind of falls right off. So as long as you lay it right on top, you're going to be okay. Like I would do that for wireless charging. If you're going to use the MagSafe charger, that's going to be fine. But if you're expecting it to stick on in this position, it is not going to stick on very well at all. This is going to work a little bit better on the one that doesn't have a card slot. The card slot is making things a little bit thicker here in the back. So on your regular Mujjo cases, I'm going to show you, you will get a little bit better adhesion. But again, there's no magnets in here, so you're not going to have proper MagSafe functionality. You're not going to be able to use this with any MagSafe accessories, such as the MagSafe wallet. Looking at our card carrying functionality, this is supposed to work with 2 to 3 cards. I think that 2 cards is more reasonable unless you're using super thin cards. When I tried to put 3 cards in here, it's really tight. It's perfectly fine with 2 cards and they feel perfectly secure. They're not going to be falling out. And as you can see, 2 cards adds very little thickness to your phone case. I think everything looks good. But a 3rd card in here does not work terribly well. So overall, I would say that this is more of a 2-card wallet than a 3-card. Removing this case from your phone is quite easy. Just start up at the top near your camera opening and then press that out. And then move down toward the bottom and press that out. And then the rest of your phone will come out quite easily. Moving on to the full leather case that doesn't have a card slot on the back, you can see that this one is a little bit thinner than the card slot version, because you don't have that card wallet on the back. So other than that, basically the same dimensions, but the same lovely quality leather here on the back and sides. Same beautiful soft microfiber, very gentle against the back of your phone in the interior. And this is another color, obviously. This is the lovely tan color. Again, putting your phone in here, really not hard. Goes on quite easily, but once on, we have a nice tight fit. Don't have any sag anywhere, not around your buttons, but we do have that open bottom. Got plenty of lip here around the screen. Fit is just the same basically as the other case. Again, this fits very well with the Sapphire X screen protector. Got our open bottom here, the protected corners here on either side. Nice amount of leathery grip here on the sides. It's not particularly slippery feeling. Feels sufficiently secure for me, but for people who are really into grip, that's probably not going to be enough. Just depends whether you like a leather grip or not. Then going up here to our buttons, again, sadly, same as on the other case. They just require a little bit more effort to press and they feel a little bit sort of soft and spongy. Then looking at our view from the top here, you can see we have a nice amount of protective lip again. And then our side button here, same as the volume buttons. Looking at the back of the case, again, we got some rather large Mujjo branding down here at the bottom. Our leather has a lovely look and feel, also has a lovely leather smell to it. You're not going to have an issue with fingerprints with this material. However, how it wears over time is a bit of an unknown. Because it's leather, I would tend to treat it gently. Also, this color of leather is the kind which is the most likely to change over time. It's going to develop a patina. Some people like that look, other people really are not crazy about it. Just depends upon what you're looking for in your leather case. Overall, just a really nice case. Got the same amount of protection here for your protruding camera. You've got lay on the table design here, but just barely. Not tons of protection. But that's what you get with such a slim case. Looking at wireless charging, there's no issue with Qi wireless charging, and MagSafe charging is going to work a whole lot better on here than on the version with the card slot, because there is no card slot in the way. But you do actually have reasonably good MagSafe adhesion on here. If you shake it about, it's not going to come off very easily. If you pull it off, it'll definitely come off. and you're still not going to be able to use this very well with real MagSafe accessories. I definitely wouldn't recommend using it with something like your MagSafe wallet, for example, because although it will adhere, it knocks off super easy. So this is not a real MagSafe case, but you can get by using the MagSafe charger with it without any issues, particularly if you lay it on top of it. Overall, if you're looking for a quality leather case for your iPhone 12 or 12 Pro and MagSafe functionality is not a priority, I think that these are good quality options to consider. So you've got some very nice leather on here, you've got a slim form factor, you have a very good fit on the phone. Really the only issue I have here with these cases is the fact that the buttons are not exactly fantastic. However, that's something which may improve over time, and overall I think that the nice leather quality and fit on these cases makes them a pleasure to use. Definitely a case to consider if you're looking for a leather case for your iPhone 12 or 12 Pro. Again, we've been looking at the full leather case and full leather wallet case by Mujjo for iPhone 12 Pro. These cases are both available directly from Mujjo. The full leather case is priced at $44.90. The full leather wallet case is priced at $49.90. Both cases are available in the same 4 colors, the beautiful black and tan featured in this review, as well as slate green and a very attractive Monaco blue. Many thanks to the kind folks at Mujjo for sending me out these samples to review. If you have any questions about this product, please feel free to put them in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them, and please consider subscribing to my channel. Again, this is Kristen with the Tech Reviewer with the Mujjo full leather case and full leather wallet case for iPhone 12 Pro. Thanks so much for watching and have a wonderful day.